All right, so current situation, not so good. Gonna do this quick because things are happening. That happened, and that. And this is the really good, not good part. Oh, it's getting bigger. Oh no. Currently being trapped, water trapped in there. Mostly, definitely not all. Oh man. That's a tree that came through my roof. What tree, you might ask? Well, that tree and that tree. So yeah, that's my house. Owning a home is fun. I could have just driven away if I was Dora. Also, that's happening. And this is the first floor, so that's not great. And there's another one starting right there. 2 more, oh fun. Okay. That's all for now, gotta go. I've been hiding something pretty big from you guys for a little while now. And I wanted to make some huge announcement that was like really happy and fun and creative to celebrate the fact that I've moved from living in a car to living in a van on this channel, all while you guys have watched and helped me do it. But with the hurricane, I feel like I have to tell you guys now because this is gonna be my imminent future and I don't know how much further. So I bought a house and here it is. It got kind of jacked up. Oh my God, my roof is like collapsed in. First off, well, I feel very lucky to be alive because that tree, that huge tree snapped all the way up there and fell directly onto my house, this much of it. It was a big, big tree. And I sleep right on the other side of that glass. This is like a cul-de-sac. And these guys are gonna be stuck in here for a while because this just completely gave way. We just went and looked. We did a little walkabout in the neighborhood and turns out my house, I was thinking my house might have gotten it the worst. Not even close. Unreal. I've lived in Florida all these years and never had any issue with a hurricane. Then I buy a house in North Carolina and this happens.
What?
You know. Oh, we shouldn't stand underneath that.
Nope.
I'm trying to make a checklist of things I need to do. And number 1 is knowing what the extent of this damage in the corner is where the water is coming in, because the power is still out and it could be weeks because we have gotten in like a declared state of emergency. So basically I need to know what the damage is like outside of in the corner of my house, but I'm not gonna leave the house because if it rains again, it's just gonna keep getting worse water damage inside, and like, I need to know. There's holes everywhere. Holes like on the side, damage under there, but this is the main impact zone. I did get my drone up in the air to kind of get a better assessment of what the damage is in the corner of my house. I can't tell if it's worse than I think or better than I think. It looks like that tree, when that tree came down, one of the limbs punctured into my roof at a point, and that's where the water's getting in. It's a small hole, except there's a channel above it that's like sending all the water from above the roof into that spot. My top order of business is to find someone who will come out and tarp it with me so that if it rains again, I don't continue getting terrible rain damage inside the house and it just compounding. So this is the current state of inside. The fridge has officially been emptied and all the excess thrown out. We're cooking. Lovely girlfriend over here has cooked all the perishables and made delicious meals. So that's amazing. We got some fresh chicken today. We're basically just camping indoors. Got my whole camp set up. Camp stove, camp water, camp coffee. To complicate things a little bit, we are currently fostering a dog in this house. Down. Good girl, come on. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, ready? Back up, please. Okay. Oh, nice catch. Very excited to see all these towels are dry. I had to use every single towel, every type of towel, bath towel, beach towel, hand towel, everything, trying to mitigate that water the other day. No dryer, but the sun has been out, which has been a huge blessing, and everything's drying up nicely. So the power is running low in the battery bank, and I'm like, the only reusable source of power I've got is Dora, but it's very inefficient because the solar panel is just so big. So today, cleaning it so I can collect some more power over the next couple of days. So we have working toilets still, but we do need water to force it down. So, by the way, this bucket was sent to me by a viewer of the channel. If you are still watching this, whoever you are, thank you. I've gotten so much use out of this, and this is yet another way that I'm now using it, and like, just been instrumental. It's been so handy. Made my way up to Burn Peak. I am able to fill up water here thanks to Seth, because he is on well water, not city water like I am. So also he's got a generator set up, and he's got the electric truck. So able to fill up some water, able to grab a shower. Oh yeah, also they have Wi-Fi, so I can get some messages out letting everyone know that I'm okay. Really nice to be able to come over here, say hey, be together for a little bit, and yeah, it's important. I'm bringing back some water to my neighbors, by the way, which is really gonna be big. Everyone is starting to run low on water in my neighborhood. Something that's kind of hard getting around in Dora here is there's a ton of power lines down. This one is super low, so I have to like get way around it before I skirt underneath. And they can be kind of hard to see. All right, this is the furthest into town we've come. No idea what we're gonna see. We're trying to get to a pet food store because there's a lot of pets out there running out of food. We're gonna try to pick some up, and we got some friends with kittens and cats that we're gonna try to get some over to, but I don't think we're getting there. Went out of the house for the first time, kind of got to see what had been going on elsewhere, and really kind of getting a grasp of the scope of how bad things are here in Asheville. You know, like just outside my neighborhood, I'm seeing trees on power lines. There are trees in people's houses. We did try to go see if we could get groceries at the grocery store, and there was a huge line at the Publix. It seemed like the only one that was open. Ingles, Walmart, Fresh Market, all closed. Publix was open, except when we got there, their generator had gone down. So it was a huge line of people just hanging out waiting. And all the parking lots around town, there's people hanging out in the parking lots just in their car. Like, I don't think many people have service at their homes. So like us, people are just going to where you have good LTE coverage, and then they're sitting in their cars in these parking lots, reaching out to friends and family. And there's a lot of helicopters going through, and a lot of fire engines, fire sirens, and police vehicles flying through town, even now when we were out. So it's a crazy sight. I don't really know what my plan is quite yet. Just hoping everyone that I know that lives around town is okay right now, really. Wow, so my absolute legend of a neighbor just came knocking on my door with his chainsaw and helped me clear out the tree that was on Dora and the tree that was on the deck, which is huge because the deck is where we get most of the outside time with the dog, and that's really important for her. So yeah, if there's one thing that I've been seeing from one like positive silver lining from all this, I've really been seeing the community come together. Like, I've been seeing people help people, and it's really inspiring. It's really great. Like, everyone's checking in on each other, and it's really cool to see. So yeah, that's such, it just feels good to have something back. Like, I'm gonna blow this all off, and it's gonna feel good to have a clean deck. It'll just feel like a little positive. All right, we're here on day 3, and while My girlfriend makes some water runs. She's running water to someone's like grandma that is out of water, since we have access to water. My job is I need to patch my roof before it rains again, so I don't consistently get more and more water damage. Is this super dumb?
Maybe.
I don't think I like it. It's so steep and I can't get up very high above. It's too steep and I have no idea, like I can't risk stepping on it and sliding. I can't risk it. Like I'll break my legs.
Yeah, you would.
We just got the power back on and everyone in the neighborhood is cheering. It's pretty great. You've been a huge help. Massive. But today, all the groceries get to go back inside, which is a very convenient upgrade. Wow, this is awesome. This place called the Auction House. It's a relatively new joint. They have a stand set up over here. They're handing out breakfast wraps, cookies, juice, water, coffee. What a treat. And they said they just got their water back, so that's really exciting. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I just tried. Oh! Shout out to every like utility worker out there. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of them working around the clock. I cannot believe we have, I thought it was gonna be like 8 weeks. Now, I'm super fortunate because I'm not in Asheville. I'm not near a big river. Downtown, it's gonna be a whole different story. So I think I've done a pretty okay job getting the front of the yard cleaned up. It feels like such a ridiculous thing to be doing right now because all I'm hearing is just nonstop helicopters flying over, like military ones bringing supplies. I'm a little limited right now because I don't have much gas. So I can't risk currently using the gas that I do have. I'm hoping that that's gonna change, or I can hitch a ride with Seth and go out and help people in the community that really need it right now. But for now, I'm focusing on what I can, which is just kind of getting some sort of feeling of normalcy back here at my house. As I'm saying that, I can't help but to feel bad. I feel, I don't know, it's a weird feeling because I know so many people are stranded still. No food, no water. So, and it's weird for me to be here with water. I have some food left. I need to go to the grocery, but I think I can get it. And I know some people are just so much worse off. So I feel grateful, but it's such a weird feeling because, I don't know, part of me feels bad. Like, why am I lucky? Things are working out today. I don't know why. I just ran into a roofer in my neighborhood, said he can help me out tomorrow. And then I drove down to the gas station and there's no line. And I got a pump immediately and it took me 5 minutes to get gas. I don't know what's going on, but things are looking a lot better today. I think we're good. All right, this is a monumentous occasion. I am lucky enough to have run into Bill here the other day. I was walking our foster dog and I saw his roofing van in his driveway yesterday, and I was gonna go knock on his door, but then I was out here cleaning debris and he walked by and he asked me if I'm doing okay, if I need any help. And here we are the next day and he's got my entire roof just tarped up, and that was impressive, man. I was telling him this whole time I would have been scared because that is high. I cannot thank you enough, man.
Very happy to do it. Very happy to do it. You know, we got to help each other right now in this storm. Neighbors are helping neighbors.
It's kind of renewing my faith in humanity, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if there was a silver lining in all this, it's been a long time since I've seen people come together like they are now.
I agree. Anybody needs help, let me know. Roof Max of Spartanburg.
Boom. Yeah, you just saved my ass, man. Roof Max, XX. All right, so it's the next day after I got the tarp up, and now my concern is turned towards water damage. And luckily, there was a group of volunteers in my neighborhood going around to the houses this morning helping out, and I was able to talk to one of the guys that's a contractor, and he gave me some good tips about what I can do to help mitigate mold. that's wet. So this stuff is dry for the most part. My thinking was maybe I can take this pole and just conveniently shove this out the hole over there. Better chance of stopping the mold. Oh my God, I can get that hole. Oh yes, get out of here. I got the whole bottom piece gone. Yes, look at that, it's dry. All right, feeling pretty good about this situation. Got all that out, and I've got a fan up here, a little portable fan, just blowing towards it. All right, next thing my guy that I was talking to recommended was to, got the hole here that leaked down to the roof of the guest bedroom in this first floor. And he said that what he would do is carve a channel from there to there to just open it up and let it breathe. So I'm glad that I did this, because as I got up there and started tearing it out, I could feel the moisture on the paper on like the backside of the drywall, and it definitely needed air. It needed ventilation to let this dry out so that mold doesn't get holed up in here. So I'm really happy that I got that info from, there was just a volunteer group out in my neighborhood today, and I was able to talk with a contractor in there, because in case it's not obvious, I've never done any of this before. I lived in a van. I'm a new homeowner, and I've never done anything with drywall. I've never had water damage. I've never done any of this before. So if you're in the comments critiquing me, just forget about it, because this is all new to me. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, just trying to figure this out day by day. Today is gonna be the final step of really kind of shoring up my house. My friend Johnny from Crafted Workshop is coming over with his dad and a couple of chainsaws, and we're gonna be able to process hopefully most of this big tree that fell on my house and is now laying behind it. So the trick here is somehow my AC is still running, and I'd like to keep it that way, but this is all on top of it. The tree definitely hit it, but somehow it's still working. So the trick here is to delimb this without damaging my AC. Heads up. I'm pulling. Yes, Johnny, that's perfect.
Oh, and that caused it not to hit the air conditioner.
Huge. That ladder just saved everything. Good job, Johnny. All right, so we've got the majority of the tree processed. Like, that's amazing how fast that we could do that. But now is the hard part, because this is resting on my house right above a window. So we're gonna leave the ladder there. I think it might maybe protect the window a little bit. And we've got Johnny's car over here, and we're gonna tie it up and pull it all away from the house before we do any sort of cutting. But yeah, this is the most important part, making sure that we don't break a window. Johnny, how confident are you in this?
100%.
That makes me feel good. I don't know if I believe you. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, yes, don't let go of it now. Yeah, get the heck out of there, John.
He did it, he did it.
Dude!
Boom.
Johnny!
What'd I say?
Yes!
100%.
Dude, that's huge! Oh my gosh, that worked flawlessly. That was incredible.
Good.
That was unreal. You guys are a killer team. Thank you guys so much, man.
No problem, dude.
Holy cow, this is like such a relief to have that off my house. I thought that it was gonna be actual months until all of this just got done. I'm just so thankful. I have so many amazing neighbors and friends. It's incredible. Thank you everyone that has helped me. After I got so much help this week from my friends and neighbors helping me fix my house, it was definitely time to get out into the community and start paying it forward. And lucky for me, while I was working on the house, my girlfriend was actually out doing an amazing job coordinating with some friends to fundraise for supplies. And our friends Randy and Juliana bought and packed up an entire truck and trailer and drove it all the way here from Raleigh. We spent yesterday out distributing these supplies around some of the smaller communities outside of Asheville that don't really receive as much support and attention, starting with Old Fort. This is my first time seeing an area that had been hit really hard by Helene, and I've come through Old Fort many times to go mountain biking. I really like it here. It's beautiful, and it's just so devastating to see what Helene has done. We took the trailer to Camp Greer, who luckily didn't sustain much damage somehow and is now serving as a hub for supply distribution in the area, as well as a place for people where they can go get fresh water, showers, and hot meals. It's really cool. They're doing a really great job there. Something I will say for anyone looking to get involved in this, I think that there's a ton of information out there about how you can go about it. And speaking as someone who is like looking into this all week, it can get a little overwhelming and confusing, but after getting out there yesterday, I just gotta say, if you get out there and just talk to people, you'll almost certainly meet someone that can just point you in the right direction. For us yesterday, that guy was Brent, a volunteer with the American Red Cross, who, as we finished unloading at Camp Greer, let us know that he was actually heading to a big supply depot down the road to fill up his truck and another truck with supplies, and then help disperse them even further out into the harder to reach communities towards Lake Lure, where they had just been opening up some new roads. So when he asked us if we wanted to come refill our trailer and caravan with him out there, we jumped on it immediately. So we went out to the supply depot, refilled the entire trailer again. We drove about an hour and a half further, deep into where not as many people or organized help reaches, and we found this church that was collecting supplies, and we ended up giving them almost the entire trailer. They said that they had gotten up to 7 feet of flooding right there where they were in that lot. They said that they've been out there for the last week just trying to support their own community, and you know, I was just happy that we could give them a little bit of help by bringing this trailer full of supplies. I gotta be honest, I felt really weird making this video. It feels strange when I have gotten off so easy and others did not. And I want the last thing that I want is for it to come off like I am making light of this situation in any way at all. I do, however, think that it is important to share our stories, because restoration effort is going to be a long one. And with so much else going on in the world, it's important for us to continue to share these stories so that we can keep awareness coming, or even just help everyone a little bit better understand what is actually going on here and how impactful Helene has been to the Western North Carolina. I think it's truly hard, even for me now, to fully wrap my mind around how severe it is and how long lasting the effects will be. So yeah, I bought a house, and I'm not really sure what the next few weeks looks like for me, but I will come back soon with a video to update you guys when I have a clearer picture. For now, I'm gonna continue getting out on the ground and helping out around the community. And I've linked this video to a fundraiser of my choosing that is supporting the relief. So if you are so inclined, you can just click the button next to the video and donate to help out. But okay, I will see you guys again soon.